Good morning, grade 10. Today is our last lesson for our unit 3. We are officially 2 weeks away from finishing up the course, which is pretty exciting. And then, yeah. So I've got your work packages here. So first you're going to start with a little quiz. You're going to listen to this lesson, which hopefully you already are, and then you're going to do a unit 3 test review for your test tomorrow. So there's your quiz. So we're going to look at rearranging formulas. So it's relatively similar to solving for a variable. So right now we're gonna solve for L if we're looking at A equals L times W. So I'm gonna rewrite it out right here. So that means that we want L on its own and we need to get rid of this W. So because the W right now is being multiplied, so it's L times W, what we're gonna do is we're gonna divide both sides by W, and that'll give us our answer because this will cancel out. So our answer would be that L is equal to A over W. So just keep in mind that we're doing the opposite operation. So the opposite of BEDMAS. So let's say we look at y equals mx plus b. We want to solve for b. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is we want to get rid of this b. So in order to get rid of this b, we have to subtract b on both sides. So you're doing the opposite. And we're going to be left with y minus b equals mx. And again, we have to get x on its own. So we need to get rid of this m that's here. And it's being multiplied at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide it by m on both sides. So that cancels that out. And there. And so we are left with x is equal to y minus b over m. Okay, so we're going to look at a few more that are difficult or a little bit more difficult. So here we need to get rid of what's outside of the bracket first. So we need to divide by p on both sides to start with because we're trying to solve for r. Okay, so that's going to cancel out our p. So we are going to be left with a over p is equal to, and now because there's no p there, you can take the bracket off. So it would be 1 plus RT. And again, we're looking for t, so we want to do the opposite operations of BEDMAS. So you're going to subtract 1 on both sides. That's going to cancel this. I'm going to have 1. I'm going to put these on the other side now, just to make it a little bit easier for us. So we're going to have A over P minus 1. And then we want T on its own. So this is being multiplied. So we're going to divide it by R. So that cancels this guy out. And then this whole thing is divided by R. So T is going to equal to A over P minus 1 and the whole thing over R. For this one here, we're looking to solve for A. So our first step would be to subtract U on both sides. So we're going to have W minus U is equal to A T squared. And because this is being multiplied by T squared, we're going to divide both sides by T squared. So that cancels that out. And so our answer would be A is equal to Y or W minus U over T squared. So I'm going to delete this here. You have some independent practice questions to do here. And then you've got your unit test review, which is pretty long. So the unit test for you guys, you have 20 multiple choice questions. And then you've got, I believe it was 6 short answer questions where you have to show your work and everything else. So if you have any questions, make sure to pop in at 2 o'clock to ask me those questions and to ask for guidance. And good luck.